Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm your host, the Shy Goomba, and today it's the start of September, which can only mean one thing. It's time for the biggest Nintendo Direct of the year. Just last year, we saw the return of fan-favorite games like Super Mario RPG and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, as well as brand new games like Princess Peach Showtime and Mario Wonder. And who could forget the big finale, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. The September Direct was huge last year, but I have a feeling it's going to be even bigger and better this year. So join me as I predict the upcoming September Direct, including when it'll release. And by the way, just as a side note, I'm only going to be talking about Mario-related announcements. If you have any others I didn't mention, be sure to let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the biggest Direct of the year. But with all that out of the way, let's jump right into the first prediction. The most likely things we'll see are some new trailers for Super Mario Party Jamboree and Mario & Luigi Brothership. As for Mario Party, we'll probably learn more about this giant magical Bowser and the main story behind it, as well as an in-depth look at all the boards, the full character roster, or at least most of it, and new modes, including the return of Soundstage, boss battles, and whatever this is. And as for Brothership, we'll probably see an overview trailer featuring different locations, Bros moves, as well as telling us how it ties in with the main villain. Will Bowser be up to his evil antics once again? Or will it be someone else pulling the strings this time around? And what about the mysterious extension cord? Or this guy, who kind of looks like Count Bleck. Is he their boss, and could he somehow be involved with Bowser? Don't worry, all will be revealed very soon. But moving on from confirmed releases, it's time to talk about some unannounced games. As of right now, we have almost every main Mario series represented on Switch. However, there's still a few missing. Some that I think could be perfect filler games as we patiently wait for Switch 2. One of them is Dr. Mario, and I think the installment on mobile devices was the best yet. Imagine classic Dr. Mario gameplay, but with different challenges, each with unique objectives, a wide variety of characters, and even some semblance of a plot. And speaking of great filler games, we could see a new Mario Baseball. I know this isn't the most likely of announcements, but seeing as the current Switch is winding down, it could make for a good excuse to get a new game in the series. Look, I know I have to stop putting Mario Baseball in every predictions video, but I have a feeling it's gonna happen someday, seeing as Mario Strikers, another Mario sports game, got its grand revival back in 2022. Wait, it's already been 2 years? Where's the time gone? Anyway, the Mario RPGs have had a renaissance over the past year. The sports games could be next. Besides, if not now, they could always just move it back to the next console, especially if it has a decent story mode, just like Mario Tennis and Golf did on the Switch. And by the way, have you been enjoying the video so far? If you have, don't forget to give it a like and comment down below with your Nintendo Direct predictions. And if you want to see more Mario videos like this, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. All of those interactions help tell the YouTube algorithm that my videos are worth watching and should be recommended to more people. And now, back to the predictions. Okay, I promise I'm not going to talk about it for long, as you've probably heard it all already at this point, but I have to at least mention the possibility of announcing Switch 2. Nintendo said they would announce it before April 2025 at the end of this current fiscal year, and not at this year's June Direct. Well, now the floodgates are open, because since then, a bunch of patents regarding the Switch 2, including the dock and game cards, were leaked. And even if they weren't, Nintendo still hasn't made an announcement saying, oh, by the way, the upcoming Direct will make no mention of Switch 2 or its games. They haven't said that yet, which is good news. And yes, well, unlike the last time, the Direct isn't even confirmed yet. Based on past history, there's a good chance of not only the Direct itself happening, but also at least a mention of Switch 2. And of course, with the Switch 2 comes the games. And what's the obvious first choice for a launch title? A new open-world 3D Mario game, the first since 2017. It'll most likely release in 2025, so that'll have been 8 years since the last 3D Mario game. Well, 4 if you count Bowser's Fury, but that's basically just DLC for 3D World. Like, you can't even consider it as being anywhere close to a full game. It's essentially just a tech demo, preparing us for what's to come. And speaking of launch titles, that just make way too much sense. We have Mario Kart. That's right, the next installment of the #1 best-selling Switch game. This time around, I'm hoping to see a story mode with lots of different challenges like in Mario Kart DS or Tour, as well as adding the T, R, and RT variants of each course. Oh, and bosses could be really fun as well. You could have to throw shells at an enemy, or race stronger opponents who can use all kinds of items at will. Also, character-exclusive items should make a return for Tour, including all the new ones. Well, except for the bubble, that is the worst. Anyway, being able to upgrade your drivers and car parts to perform better would be a welcome addition to the series. Like, for example, boosting stats, increasing your max coins, or upgrading your exclusive items. It can be done through experience points, but also through rewards you get by playing the game. You win a race, you get more experience. You get first in every race of a Grand Prix, here's a free level up. You beat a boss for the first time, another level up. There's plenty of ways to spice up the classic Mario Kart experience we all know and love. Let's just hope Nintendo actually does it. And now, the million-dollar question. When will the Nintendo Direct actually happen? Well, they typically air during either the second or third week of the month, between Tuesday and Thursday. The June Direct premiered on the third Tuesday of the month, and last year's September Direct released on the second Thursday of the month. So, based on that, it could go either way. Best case scenario, the Direct comes out on Tuesday the 10th. Worst case scenario, we see it Thursday the 19th. That gives us a 9-day window to work with. But either way, we just need to wait a bit longer. We're almost there. We almost have Switch 2 on our computer screen, phone screen, wherever you watch your Direct. It is almost here. And I'll see you then when I react to the inevitable September Direct. I will see you next time.